Hey guys, how are you? I wanted to make a super quick video just to kind of go over kind of like my Asana structure and kind of how I set up my Asana so that you can just get a better idea of how you might want to organize and set yours up. So for those of you who aren't familiar, Asana is a free tracking system to track the names of your contacts, your potential clients, your past challengers, your coaches, whoever you want to keep in touch with. It's wonderful because it's free, but also you can put in notes to yourself just to kind of remind yourself of who this person is and what you last talked about. And it lets you input dates to follow up with the person, because the idea, once you kind of get in your groove and you're more of a veteran coach, the idea is that you are going to be talking and prospecting to so many people that you couldn't possibly keep up and keep everybody organized unless you had some sort of a tracking system. So I'm going to share my screen with you and just kind of bring you into my Asana and show you how it's set up. I do plan to do a follow-up video walking you through exactly my friend requesting invite follow-up process, but this is just really to show you how I set up my Asana, because prior to the last 2 to 3 weeks, my Asana was a shit show, to put it bluntly. I had this awesome system that's actually similar to what I have now with my Asana, and then once Asana came about, I don't know why, but I kind of just threw that system out the window and I just ran with whatever made sense at the time. I'm not really sure why I did that. So now it's back into a nice, efficient, organized, setup, and so now I wanted to share that with you. So now that I have it this way, it's much more easier to manage and it's way faster. And saving time anywhere means that I have more time to do other things that are really going to move my business forward, like more friend requests and more invites and follow-ups. So you'll see over here, so you're going to add, once you have your Asana set up, you're going to add projects over here. And my ones here in lowercase letters are the ones that I had prior to cleaning up my Asana. And you can see that they were grouped in categories of, it's like hard to explain. They were grouped in categories of what they were to me, like a past challenger, a challenger prospect, which was like 90% of my people. So I just had this big, massive project of like thousands of people. And then coaches, coach prospects, free groups. And I really honestly never even touched these. It was like 95% coach challenger prospects. And then within this massive project, I had people who I wanted to form, people who I wanted to invite, people who I wanted to follow up with, people I wanted to send hey girl, people I wanted to re-invite. And it was just a clusterfuck. It was awful. So so now instead I have my projects based around the action that I want to take and the people that fall into that action. And so it's so much more organized. So I can go to each project and you can sort it by due date. So if you click on the project, so these are all people I want to form. So I want to send that first forming message. It's actually my second message. So my first message is always asking about, a lot of my niche is a lot of the people in my niche are moms. And so my initial message, which I'll talk about with my invite video, is something about a mom and how old are your kids and that sort of thing. Then when I'm ready, 1 week later, I'll send them a forming message that just says, hey, I saw that you liked my business page, so I just wanted to reach out and say thanks. Just curious if you have any health goals you're currently working on. And it also means chat, because like this is, if somebody, I'm talking to them and they just said, oh, this week's not a good week to chat. I still want to talk to you, but my dog just had surgery. Can we talk next week? I'm not going to put them into an invite. I'm not going to put them into a, hey girl, I don't want to chat with them. I want to follow up and say, hey, I remember you said your dog was really sick and he was having surgery. I just wanted to check in and see how things had gone, so I wanted to kind of keep going with that relationship building with that person, because remember, first and foremost, these people are friends. You want to build these friendships with them and establish this rapport before you are thinking about them becoming a client of yours. Invites, follow-ups. This is like if I invite somebody and I don't hear back from them, 3 days later, I'll follow up and just say, hey, you know, I want to make sure you saw my invite to the group. It's going to be a lot of fun and I'd really hate for you to miss it. Like, do you have any questions or are you ready to get started? A hey girl is if I just want to kind of touch base and see how things were, check in, how's your week going, you know, how happy holidays, how, you know, what are you doing for the holidays, type of a message. So that not all my messages revolve around inviting or following up, you know, about a challenge group or a challenge pack or something. Again, that goes along with the lines of being friends and, you know, just really wanting to help people. Re-invite is if I've invited them before and it wasn't a good time and I said, okay, you know, do you mind if we keep in touch, and I'm re-inviting them. Like and commenting is just another way to engage with people without having to message them. So then that way I'm kind of keeping up to date on what's going on in their life based on what they're posting on their wall. They're getting notifications that I'm liking and commenting on their things. You know, it's giving them the warm and fuzzies inside. And it's just another way to keep establishing that relationship. So within each project, you can click on the project and then go over here to this little icon where you can change the view. And you can change the view and you can sort by due date. And so you can see I'm a little behind. I have anything in red means it's old, and then the green means either today or tomorrow. So I only have one forming message or chatting message. So I'd click on Caitlin, and then I would go to my message inbox. Let's see, Caitlin Eliza. I usually do this on 2 computers, so it's a little bit faster that way too. Hey girl, I just wanted to pop in and say hi, that I was thinking of you. Oh, she's pregnant. My pregnancy has been extremely rough with a lot of complications too. So I talk to a lot of pregnant people too. So it's another reason why you just want to keep them in that chatting project, because they might not be ready to start something new when they're pregnant, but you want to keep in touch with them so that they're, you know, when they're ready to get back on track after their baby, you're going to be the first person that they think of. So the last time I messaged her was September 30th. That was only a couple weeks ago. So I might just say, you know, I don't have to message her, but since she's here, I'll just say, hey, Caitlin, I hope all is well and that you had a great weekend. Smiley face. You know, just keeping in touch. And then I'd come back here. She supposedly had her baby, or is supposed to have her baby, a couple weeks ago. So now I'm going to go to her page, see if sometimes people don't post about it. You know, she's not posting about her pregnancy or that she had the baby, so I don't know. I don't want to assume anything. So I might just like and comment on a couple things while I'm here. And then I'm going to come up here. You can change the date. So I might change the date to, you know, I don't want to be too pushy. So maybe I'll change the date for about a month or so from now. And I'm going to keep her in this project because I keep wanting to, you know, form and just touch base with her, just to kind of chat with her a little bit as she kind of gets back from, you know, gets back on track after having her baby. So then that's all I have for forming to catch up on. Now I go to invite. And again, you're going to come over here to change view, sort by due date. And I have Crystal Temple is my only one to catch up on. So I'm going to come here where I have all my invite scripts, follow-up scripts. I want to change this to, hey, how are you? I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm just going to copy. I put hey lady just, or hey girl, just in case I forget, but I do always try to change it to their name if I remember. So Crystal Temple. So, you know, last we talked was that she had a workout plan, but she wants to eat healthier as well. So I'm going to invite her. Hey, Crystal, how are you? And I usually put like an emoji or something if I can. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to change the date to 1 week from now. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to change the date to 3 days from now, and I'm going to change this from an invite to a follow-up. Okay, but I will go into that more when I go into my friend requesting, inviting, re-inviting process, but I just wanted to kind of show you how I map out my Asana with my projects. Okay, so I hope you guys like that. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.